What's going on YouTube? Bear Hears, Bear Delivers. Welcome to my channel. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Alright guys, got a little bit to talk about today. It's been a little bit since I put anything out for you guys. Uh, One thing I do want to say, I want to go back and touch on the Western Flyer Express class action lawsuit. One quick time here. Um, you guys should have all gotten your dispersals by now. Everybody that was involved in the suit should have gotten your checks by now. They went out on December 22nd. Keep in mind, you only have 180 days to cash those checks. So if you've received them, make sure you get them cashed, or they will expire. If you have not received them by now, I will leave the contact details in the description below so you can reach out to CPT and see what's going on. Chances are they tried to do you like they tried to do me, and perjured themselves by giving the court false contact information for you. I only found this out, as I said in the previous video, was I just happened to reach out to the attorneys for an update. They sent me to CPT, and I got the paperwork from CPT, which had a bogus address on it, and I had to go through a knowledge-based authentication process with them to verify who I was before they even gave me that paperwork. They had a phone number for me with a Oklahoma City area code and prefix on it. They had an address for me for Patel, Mississippi. The address was actually their drop yard in Mississippi. They had an email address for me that I have nothing to do with. So I had to update all that with CPT, and I'm glad I did. I did get my disbursement in, and as you guys know from the previous video, there was a NDA, a non-disclosure agreement. So I can't disclose exactly how much I got, but it was more than I was expecting. It was more than the paperwork said it might be. Because paperwork, they'll give you, okay, this is what we think you're going to get. Could be more, could be less. It ended up being a bit more, which I was happy to see. But anyways, yeah, if you have not received your disbursement yet, you want to reach out to CPT right away. Make sure they have the correct information for you, because any checks that gets returned to them, any checks that aren't cashed by the 180th day, all those checks get canceled, and all that money goes back to Western Flyer Express. It's a scam some of these big companies will do to try and recoup some of their losses. Um, but yeah, surprisingly, the case ended, and yeah, that's all on the other video. Just go back and look at the other video. There's a couple things I wanted to talk about today. Um, yes, I'm still up here in Anchorage, Alaska. Looks like I'm going to be going to work here shortly for not the tinker company I wanted to. Uh, this is a company based out in Nebraska. Driving reefers. I don't want to go back to reefers, but the only reason I'm going to do this is they'll fly me back and forth from Alaska to there. I got to be out at least 8 weeks, and they give you 10 days off for every 8 weeks you are out. So what I'll end up doing is I'll go work for 4 months, take my 20 days, fly back up, get everything together, drive down to Dallas, and get a place set up down there in Dallas. Uh, then I'd have to fly back up here to catch my flight that they're paying for back to Nebraska, back to the terminal to pick up the truck. Now I know it would be a lot easier to fly from here, drive down, rather fly up here, drive down to Dallas, get everything set up down there, then fly from Dallas back. but they said they don't know that they'd be able to fly me back in for a different location at their expense. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, that could change where I'll be able to do it that way, and that'll save me a round trip flight from, or rather, a one way flight from Dallas to here, which is not that cheap. I think it's like $700-800. But I haven't looked at it yet, so I could be wrong there. Don't take my word on that right now. So it'll be a company position. It'll be a W-2 position again. I'm thinking about doing it this way just so I can get down there, get set up. This is going to cost me too much money to make the move straight from here to there and get set up. Plus, not getting much money right now here at Tin Roads Express. I'm barely squeaking by check to check right now. They've got our hours all screwed up again. I haven't been getting the overtime I had been getting. The post office has changed their schedule, as I mentioned before, so we're getting less trips, which means less pay. So basically, I've had 2 pay cuts, and it looks like we're heading into a third pay cut shortly, which will really set me off. I got right now I'm having problems with Tin Roads over my DOT physical. Passed the physical, got everything. Now they don't know if they want to approve it or not because the when I did the sleep study last year, they gave me rather than making me do a CPAP machine, they let me get one of these things. It's a well, you can't even see it in here. Uh, just like it's like a little mouth guard. It's designed to keep your jaw forward a little bit, so you can sleep better. Now they don't know if they want to accept the mouth guard. They think I might have to go onto a CPAP machine. Well, if the doctor says no CPAP machine, no CPAP machine. Well, no, I got to go do another sleep study to keep my job, even though I don't need it to one. So I called up, made the appointment. The soonest appointment they have for me is mid-March. So next month. Um, that's just for a consultation, which is going to cost me about $750 out of pocket. The insurance don't cover. Then I have to, a couple weeks later, I'll go get the device and do the home sleep study. It's just a little watch that you wear, and it's got a sensor that goes up and attaches to your chest to monitor your heart. And that cost me $1,100 out of pocket last time. It's a year later, so I'm sure the fees are going to be even more now, thanks to Bidenomics and the rate of inflation. Money I really don't have to spare. So that right there, I mean, based on that, I might not have a job here anyways. But besides, like I said, I'm getting ready to leave. I'm tired of all the games they've been playing. I'm tired of the way I'm getting treated here. They have such a high turnover rate here at Ten Roads Express. It is unimaginable. I've never seen any place like this. Uh, in the last 2 months, we've gone through two other drivers on my route that they just can't handle the work and they quit. It's pointless to hire some of these people. We're bringing people up from the lower 48 that have never driven in snow, that don't know how to chain tires, coming up out of places like Florida and wrecking the trucks. We have so many trucks down, they had to bring drivers up from the, not drivers, mechanics up from our headquarters down in lower 48 to try and get the trucks back on the road. And I'll say something though, these guys are going to come up from lower 48, they're getting it done. Even the little small minor repairs, they're doing repairs that our regular mechanics were just outright ignoring, not caring about. So I know my truck, I've got a lot of stuff done to it that's been needed for a while, and this guy who got up here actually got it done, even the small stuff, which was a bit of a refreshing surprise. Sorry, a piece of steak stuck in my teeth. Say that 10 times real fast. Steak stuck in your teeth. Steak stuck in. Anyways, um, so yeah, we got that going on. I'm having a problem getting my brokerage authority straightened out with the relocation to Dallas. Uh, FMCSA says I have to be incorporated in Texas. Well, Texas rejected my incorporation because there's another company down there with a name very similar to my business name. So now I got to come up with something else because I don't want to change the company name completely. I'm going to set up a DBA on it. Now, if I have to change my main name, my incorporated name, that means a whole new DOT number, a whole new MC number, a whole new application process, which I don't want to do. It'll negate the purpose of having let my brokerage set an age for the last 3 years. So I'm still trying to work that out with them. But right now, I don't know what's going on there because I don't have access to my email. My email's been down since last Sunday. Today is now Friday. And that's because my host provider, HostGator, sucks ass. Um, I've been with them for over a decade. I have a reseller account with them that allows you to host multiple websites, and I own about 13 domains. All but one of them has been down all week. I've been back and forth on the phone with them for hours. They're telling me, "Oh, well, you haven't paid your bill since December, so your account was deleted." I'm like, "What are you talking about? My bill's been paid. I'm on auto pay." Went in, looked, checked everything. Everything was good to go on the account. They were having a problem on their end. Then they turn around and tell me, "Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, we can get you back up and running here. You just gotta." I said, "Look, I'll pay the 2 months that I owe you. I just need to get this back up." They're saying they do still have a backup copy of my website and all my other sites rather, so they can get me back up. But they want me to start a new hosting plan at a higher cost, nearly 3 times what I'm paying now, for less servers. I won't be able to add any more websites. I'll need to hire a new host for each and every single one of my websites. Will be a separate account instead of broken up over multiple accounts. Uh, I won't have the bandwidth that I have. I won't have the storage space that I have. Right now, I've got unlimited storage. I've got unlimited bandwidth. Uh, well, I should say, for over 10 years. Now they want me to go into 60 gigs, or I'm sorry, 260 gigs of storage, 6 gigs of bandwidth a month. 6 gigs of bandwidth, that's not much when you're running a website. Uh, it's just ridiculous what they're doing here. It's a bait and switch scam. They stop billing you when the new program came out, when they're trying to get away from what was their bread and butter, what has been their business model for the last 30 or 40 years. Like I said, I've been with them for over 10 years. Uh, and I've always had the same hosting plan. Now they're trying to change it up on me, trying to force me into this other plan. And they couldn't have done it at the worst possible time. I had emails back and forth with the state of Texas that I've lost now because my server's gone. I haven't seen the replies. Uh, Emails back and forth with the FMCSA. Their replies are gone now, so I don't know what's going on there. It's just a lot of problems and headaches. They're telling me all my accounts are shut off and shut down, although my main account, my personal website, is still active. Go figure that one. And they can't explain why that one's still up and running. But when the main account's gone, they said. So I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. They're playing games. I would not recommend HostGator to anybody. I used to. I used to love HostGator. Now I'm looking for another host provider that does the unlimited hosting. And I think I found one. But first, I got to get everything up and running at HostGator so I can recover all of my websites and all of my emails programs and just migrate everything from their server to the new server, then cancel their account, and to hell with them. I'm done with them. Talking to an attorney about trying to do a class action lawsuit over with them over this scam. This basically is a bait and switch scam, and it's not right. It's not a good way to treat your customers. Speaking of the FMCSA, there's been a few changes. I know I talked before about the speed limiter mandates. Now that the director has resigned, they're scrapping that, and now they're going back to trying to get public comment. They're trying to decide what to set this max speed limit for all trucks 26,001 pounds or more. On the roadways nationwide, they're talking about 55, 60, 65, 68, or 70 miles an hour. They can't decide what to set it at. It'd be kind of ridiculous to have trucks doing 55 or 60 miles an hour governed to that maximum speed. And places like Texas and Wyoming and other places where the speed limit's 80 miles an hour. It would just be absolute madness. They say it's for safety and fuel economy to make the planet greener. No, it's not. None of that's true. Nothing safe about having a 80,000 pound vehicle traveling 20 miles an hour slower than the 4 or 5,000 pound rocket that's flying up their tail side. It's going to get people killed. Going to get more people killed. And guess what? The trucks are still going to be blamed for it. It's just totally redonkulous. Uh, they made changes to the medical qualifications. I don't have it in front of me right now. I was reading it. So if anybody's got like the higher blood pressure, or blood pressure up on the little higher end, if you're 140 over 90 or above on either one of the numbers, they will give you a 3 month DOT certificate. Your MEC will only be good for 3 months to give you time to get with your doctor, to get on medication and get adjusted and try and get everything under control and get below the 140 or 90 uh, to keep your MEC, to keep your CDL. If you manage to get it down under 3 months, under the 140 over 90, then you'll get your MEC back. You'll get a full MEC. But here's the catch. Now your MEC is only good for 6 months. Situation like that used to be good for a year. Now it's only good for 6 months. So every 6 months, you're going to go back and do a new DOT physical. Another DOT physical every 6 months. Don't know what the thinking is behind this, but it is stupid. The new, I did have a copy of it. I think I got it saved on the other computer. The medical examiner's handbook from the FMCSA, and they made a lot of super changes in it. It's like 214 pages long. I've read through it just to see what to expect. And that blood pressure thing is something that jumped out at me, especially considering now that I'm considered to have high blood pressure. Is of last year, January of last year, when I renewed my DOT physical, they said I've got high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and diabetes, late onset adult diabetes. It wasn't pre-diabetes, and went straight to diabetes. So I'm getting that treated, taking a bunch of medications for that. My blood pressure. When I go and I take the blood pressure cuff, the machine that does it, it I had one of them said I was one reading said I was 151 over 110. The next one turned around. They waited a couple of minutes. They redid it. Then it turned around and said I was 210 over 90. Third one did it and said I was 144 over 96. I said, look, put the machine away. The machine's broken. Get out your sphygmomanometer and do it right. Do it the old school way. Do it the manual way. So they took it in, put the uh, stethoscope in. They did it the old way with the little handball that you blow up. And guess what? 134 over 86. You're a little high, but not where it was. But because the machine was giving those bad readings, they only gave me a 1 year DOT again. So yeah, every year I got to go and renew my DOT physical, which is a pain in the ass. I miss it when it was back 5 years, then it dropped to 3 years, now it's 2 years. They're trying to get down to every 6 months. I mean, they're doing everything they can to force drivers out of driving, while at the same time they're complaining, oh, we don't have enough trucks on the road. We're doing this, this, and that. No, you're not. You're doing everything you can to hurt the industry, not improve or better the industry. Uh, just trying to see how long this video is right now. I'm going on 20 minutes, so kind of a short video today. But yeah, I just wanted to get in here and touch base with you guys. Probably going to do some gaming here in a little bit. I'm enjoying my day off. First day off I've had in a while. Well, I was enjoying my day off, and then my phone's been blowing up all day with crap from 10 Roads Express. Uh, Trying to say my camera went off because I was drowsy driving. What the hell is drowsy driving? Because I went like this because I had something in my eye, the camera triggered and said that I was drowsy driving. Now I'm in a review over it. It's freaking stupid. Stupid. Guys, I think I'm gonna clip it here. Uh, and I mean, another thing too, I just had to get in here and get another video out, anyways, for YouTube. For I don't know what YouTube's doing. All my hours, they keep taking them away. They keep taking all my watch time away. Now I was just back up to 1,700 hours of watch time, and then it boom. In 2 days, they took it all back. They canceled. They took away all my almost all my. I shouldn't say all my subscribers. They took away over half my subscribers, and I've been getting a lot more YouTube subscribers back now because apparently the two videos that it's sticking out the most on is video number one is reading of the Constitution. Video number two is the Western Flyer Express, the last update I did about the uh, end of the case. So those two videos have gotten me a lot of traction, have gotten me a lot of views. But then they turned around and took all the views back. They removed them from my account. My subscriber count's back up. I'm up 18,400, I think it was, subscribers right now. So my subscriptions are coming back up. But my watch time at the same time is going down. My views are going up, but my watch time is going down. I don't get what they're doing. Uh, so they're just basically trying to screw me out of money there too. I was close to getting my first payout. Channel's been monetized for like 2 years now. Uh, well, my Bears Mix channel. My Bear Delivers isn't monetized yet. It's a new channel. I think I got 30 subscribers there. By the way, everybody that subscribes to channels and watching my videos, thank you so much for being here and spending time with me. I truly appreciate it. I love every single one of you. Without you guys, I wouldn't have a channel. Um, and my payout threshold set at $500. I was right about to hit that. Then all of a sudden, they took away 10,000 of my subscribers. They took away all of the watch time that those subscribers had uh, put into my channel. So I don't know what they're doing. They gave me 90 days to get my 4,000 watch hours back. You now have to do 3 videos in 90 days to keep your monetization uh, and have 4,000 subs. I'm sorry, 1,000 subs. So I got my subs sewn up. That's not a problem. I just got to get the watch time back up, which is killing me. I did that last video where I tried to do a live stream from the road. I didn't like the way it came out with some audio crackling and stuff in it. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is. All right, guys, I think that's going to be it for now. Again, everybody, thank you for watching. Don't forget to ring that notification bell, smack that subscribe button, leave a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you'd like to see on this channel. I am, oh, I did release a book. I am now published. I'll leave a link to that in the description as well. Check it out. Get your copy today. But, you know, I shouldn't say I released a book. It's basically a notebook for you to record all your family recipes in. If you got a favorite recipe that your grandmother makes and she's still around, get with her. Get that recipe written down. Record it so you can pass it on to your kids and your grandkids. So you can keep that family meal and that family tradition going. All right, guys, that's it for now. As always, keep it between the ditches. Keep the shining side up, the rubber side down. I'll see you out there on the highways and go Army, beat Navy.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.